Hello. We are allegedly live. Sorry for all the noise in the background. It is quite warm today, so I have a fan on. The poor thing's enthusiastic, just not very effective. Alright. I need food. I'm gonna harvest these beetroots, I think. Give me ample coin to get food. Yeah, hello. I'm once again on the multiplayer server. If people want to join in, they are more than welcome. I will be intermittently, I'll say, putting the server link in the chat. As I'm just not going to put it in the description. Just to make it a little bit more difficult for the people who might be inclined to grief. Ah, sounds fun. Find any good loot? Thought I had too much of this. Ooh, it's warm. Words. Right, selling beetroots, that's what I need to be doing. So I think I managed to get the village fixed. Yeah, there you go. How are you now going? You're selling apples. Selling rabbit stew. You're selling bread. What about some high-level farmers? Well, at least one of them's over here. Hey, pumpkin pies. Nom 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 nom. Ooh, nice. Gold, diamonds, and iron. Yeah, planted that bamboo I got. Also got a bit of loot from that shipwreck. So I went back, and it was really obvious, the chest, and I was so embarrassed that I just dug it up and kept on with my day, rather than being like, hey guys, I found this chest, look, it's right here. That'll do. So I need to get 2 more pumpkins worth of pumpkin seeds. Well, not quite that many, but close enough. So put the trapdoors down. And I do think I'm going to need to dig up all that snow. Yeah, genuinely, might just not stream tomorrow because it's going to be 35 degrees. That's just... how? How is it able to get that hot? That reminds me. I do need to cook some stone. There we go. So I should have charcoal for days. There's no crafting table in here, but there's a bed. Yeah, 29 today. I should be doing work, but I'm going to leave it till it's hopefully a little bit cooler this afternoon. It is inconveniently hot. Let's try and find words. Oh yeah, I had a look on the old biome finder, just to try and make things a little bit more interesting. If I go east, or west, just know it's west specifically, I should find more places to get stuff. Now, this pumpkin farm isn't 100% effective, because you'll get a few, namely these ones, which can only grow 1 out of 2. But it gives them more spaces to grow. Hello, Disrupt. What was I trying to be doing here? That's right, torches. That was a thing, because I ran out of charcoal last time, didn't I? Yeah, so the sugar cane. Let's harvest some of this, replant it. So I'm not really equipped for too much exploring, but I'm going to go and have a look around, see what can be seen. Have a quick check on the biome finder. So it's an early day, I've got food, I've got the facility to make lots of junk. If I head this way, allegedly. Yeah, there you go, lovely nice regular green biome. Yeah, so if people have Java and can backdate their Java to 1.14.3, you are welcome to come and join in. I am not in control of the server, but I can try and harass the server owner into getting it updated. So we have chickens, we have horses. Good start, to be honest. A lot of horses. We've got trees. Different flavoured trees as well. I'm going to go and plant this pumpkin that I've got. Oh, there's cows. Excellent. Ah, okay. Good to know. And so I'm currently sitting in the Discord, linked in the description, so if you have the Discord app, feel free to jump on. If you don't, then, you know, make an informed decision whether you would like to use Discord or not. You know, if you are a younger person, I can advise against it, because I know people on Discord and I'm one of them. Ha ha ha. Right, do I want to get chickens first, or do I... Ooh, sheep. There we go. I need to make a sheep field. First, I'm going to need the sheep. I could get blue dye and just have blue sheep. And yes, I'm aware that, you know, blue sheep are not exactly the most useful things, but blue sheep. Look how fluffy they are in blue. Come on, sheepies. This also means that I'll know if I've misplaced... What's going on over here? Why is this tree on fire? That means there might be lava nearby. There is lava nearby. Quite a lot of lava. Neat. I'll be able to make obsidian. Now, if I could get a travelling merchant or some slime, I could acquire a lead and make this much, much easier. So they're following me. So if I just walk slowly... there we go. Emergency vehicle. So we got cows, we got sheep, we got chickens, we just don't have pigs. Hello, Stein. So if anyone wants to come and join the chat socially, they're more than welcome to. I'm going to make these streams a little bit, well, I at least am going to continue to try and behave myself, but I'm going to be significantly more relaxed on the whole language front, shall we say. Just sheep. Right. Well, I got 2 of them, and annoyingly I need to take them back across there, so I think let's try and look them around. But yeah, I've been doing some work that started a bit late just because I thought I'll get it all done so it's got plenty of time to dry. And yeah, I've been painting bogey sets, as yesterday my lovely trip to the post office in this heat meant I could go and pick up all the parts. So I've got them finished, built up, painted again a bit in some cases, and now I've got them with a nice coating of rust, and then they just need an ink wash to tone down the rust a little, as that much rust might be a bit, you know, what's the word? Might look a bit silly. Now, I should have gone around these hills, shouldn't I? Making myself work. Come on, sheep. Okay, we're going this way then. No, I know at one point I had so much pink dye from having bone meal and red flowers that I just I would just go around the countryside dyeing all the sheep pink on a multiplayer server so I could tell where I'd been. I've also done that with green because you get a lot of cactus green dye. Come on, sheep. Why are you being so difficult? There we go. I'm going to try and scoop up the cows on the way past. But yeah, so it's probably going to be a couple hours today. So I do need to go get some work done. But I do like to try and at least keep some semblance of consistency. So we got the first cow and the sheep. Also, these sheep are probably not going to stay blue for that long, but hello, Omegon. I can try. I have a flock of various different meats following me. That's nice. I'm probably going to try and get all the sheep into the primary colours. And if I can, if I'm fortunate, I will find some brown sheep. Lost one of each. Brown sheep are not too common naturally occurring, and you need the jungle biome to get the to find the dye, or you can get a travelling merchant will sometimes sell you the dye for making the brown wool. It's much easier to dye the sheep than it is to dye everything else. So we've got 1, 2. Whoops. So we've still got 4 and 4. Come on. Oi, oi, beef. Yeah, hopefully I can get all those things done. Might spend tomorrow literally just with the curtains drawn. Just, you know, I might Actually, I know one of the fridges, the house I'm working at, has a bunch of ice packs, like the little brick ones. I might just go and acquire those for temporary purposes, as the house is empty and they need clearing out anyway. And use them to make my room a bit cooler. Cows! Come on. Embarrassing. There's more over there. It's getting dark as well. Ooh, let's not accidentally fall in that chasm. Oh, there's pigs too. Yay. Ah, damn. I like how they move at half speed. So if I walk like this, I should be okay. So we've got all the sheep and a whole herd of cows. Now, I'm going to make more asphetic fields, but I might also make a cow grinder. I'm not too sure, though. Sheep. It's not the time or the place for your shenanigans. So yeah, well, getting the cattle turned out to be really easy. They were just over the hill. That hill specifically. Sheep. I may have to come back. Ooh, there's some breeze. Yeah, currently there's just too many of them. I will have to come back and collect the others. We've got more cows than we started with, but less sheep. Good luck, fellas. I'll be back in the morning. Oh, that's a creeper. Smoke me a kipper. I'll be back for breakfast. And yep. Yeah, so anyone who wants the link to the server, let me know in the chat. I should have enough sugarcane soon that I can start getting some more profession tables. Specifically, I do want a cartographer. So we've got loads of cows. At least four cows? 4 cows, 2 sheep, that'll do. A lot of creepers around, that's a bit unsettling. I don't want to suddenly find that I don't have cows anymore. I just have a collection of hats and, like, you know, sheep bits. Wool and leather, those are the words I'm thinking of. So I guess I should tow these guys into the village and then tidy them up after that. Oh no, I've got some fencing on me. I could improvise. Question would be, where would I put them? Because there's this nice big flat ground here, that would probably be good for grazing. Oi. So I want at least 4 fields for sheep. And then a twice as big field for cows. So that's... Where's the main road? Main road comes straight for that house. Let's go here. This gives me an access point next to this bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Okay, now we've got a way in, but not a way out. So if I go round and just collect up this lot again, I can at least get them into a holding pen temporarily. If only it were this easy in real life. There we go. So that's 4 cows, 2 sheep. It's something. Now I should probably clear a bit more land, make a second field. So I've got space for additional cattles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should clear out that grass first. Now, if I'm being sensible, I should probably have the gate here. So let's go and grab some gates. Oh yeah, I turned all my sticks into what's it called? Ladders. That's the word. So let's go through here, clear out these bits. My shepherd's house is nearby, which makes logistical sense if nothing else. Got plenty of space for more fields. For now I've got 2 sheep fields. Let's get the rest of the sheep. So it shouldn't be too far. Just need to go and scoop them up, along with as many cows as I can find. I'm going to try and get those 3. 3, 4, 3. Let's go 3. On the way back. Now I might go for the full 16 colour field array, but I might just try and make a wool auto farm. Woolly automatic. I'll see myself out. So we got 2 and 2. Here's another one. It's 2 and 3. I can't see any more of them. Now, if I'd set up somewhere near where there were just naturally occurring sheep, they have a habit of flocking together at least a little bit. So I could just leave it with an inlet-only fence and just naturally gather sheep. Kind of like building a dam to collect water. It just sort of turns up. I'm aware that's not how water works, but... So I need to get all the cows in one and all the sheep in another. Things I thought through. Not this. Come on, cow. Come on. Now, the easiest thing to do would be to just naturally filter them, as it were. However, that might get a little untidy. But all I need to do is basically get all the cows out of the sheep fields. Oi. 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 The gates won't stop these sheep. Right, just you guys. So I want just the sheep, or at least significant amounts of the sheep, but not the cows. I see you have made your decisions. Okay, and I guess... So, you there, blue sheep, are going to stay in there for now. Because I'm going to not just have you killed. But these cows are also going to have to stay there. But the wheat field's growing, which is good. Okay, it is morning. We have these things. Concerned as to what that noise is outside. So, I'm thinking a bigger cow field is advisable. I'm going to keep it the same proportions as the one for the sheep. One, two, three, four. And this conveniently goes in line with the gap between these two buildings. Huzzah. Yep. So I need to make more fences. There we go, more fences. leap around there. One, two, three. One, two. There we go. Now I need to break this fence. And I've run out of wheat, haven't I? Clever. Well, the plan will be get all the cows in that field. Hello, Eric H. That's all my farmers in one convenient place. After the last time when they decided to be a nuisance. Yeah, have cows. Kinda don't want to harvest that yet because it's not grown. I'm not sure if it's changed for 0.4 or just it was a thing already in 0.3. But I know there's a way of more efficiently planting crops. Sounds like people are towing trailers full of cutlery around outside. That is a thing I'm hearing. Yeah, if anyone's interested in joining the server, I can put the link in the chat, or if you follow through the Discord, that is also a thing. Huh. Yep. 1 beetroot is worth less than 3 potatoes. So try and get all my basic farmers upgraded as best I can, confirming that they are indeed farmers. One of these guys sells pies. Ooh, this guy now buys melon, so if I can get Silk Touch, I'm just going to quickly move all the gates around. That was a poor decision. Right, let's just harvest as much of this as I can carefully. Now, if what is suggested may be true, with the whole they grow faster when there's not another crop adjacent to them, it may well be that more crops will grow as you are harvesting. It's unlikely though. And I would do the stripy fields, but generally I'm not that desperate for crops. Generally. Right, let's pour all these seeds into here. I really need to make an auto hopper. I've probably got the iron for it as well, actually. Just got that one sheep that's inconvenient. No. No. See how I said they kind of flock together? Right, you go back through there, please. Alright, fine, you can come out, but you can't. No. Okay, right, you. Shove. Get in the field. Get in the field. Right. Generic white sheep time. Yeah. So now I've got 2 blue sheep in there. We have some cows in there as well, but that's getting better. Now I still need black and grey sheep, so for now those are going to stay blue. I think I can even feed these two and get a sheeplet. That being the technical term for a lamb. Honest. So we've got quite a few cows. Again, technical terms. And we have a sheep in the field. Now I'm tempted to try and filter these out again. Ooh, that nearly worked completely. Shove. Hey, right. So we've just got sheep in the sheep field. We also have a sheep in the cow field, but that's fine. 1 sheep is not much of an issue. Okay, so we have lots of little sheeplets. And we have regular sheep. Good. Yeah, villagers getting into the Nether is just kind of inconvenient, because they generally don't want to leave. Okay, so we're getting more baby villagers. Good. My curtains are going to be a nuisance. I think I'm going to have to move these before they are moved for me. That's a bit of a tight squeeze. Right. Okay. Paper. Librarians. Cartographers. Now, as soon as I can, I will be trying to get some automated farms up. But I have been not putting too much time into this, just so I can obviously build up the content for streaming purposes. As if I just do everything offline, then, you know, streaming's going to be a bit dull, isn't it? So I've got these trapdoors here, so I can't break the pumpkin stalks. Should probably... Let's give them each a shot of the bone meal. Just get them growing a bit more. So that house has... There we go. Ah yes, the warmer climate of lava and fire. Nah, that sounds about right for villagers. They're not very bright. Now, I already had some paper, I think. Yep. Just be putting blocks in here, I think. Nothing else can go in there. What can I store? Do I need iron for anything? Because I've got a blast furnace, so I can get an armourer. I've got the grindstone, so I can get toolsmiths. I have the armourer tables. I have... So I need barrels, because I need to get a fisherman. And what else would be relevant? Oops. Words. Stack of dirt. Cut down some trees, that'll help with my needing timber. But yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions, questions, recommendations, do let me know. I'll endeavour to at least try and read them. However, failure is always an option. I need to do something with that hillside. Thinking a series of galleries might look quite nice. Okay, this tree's not dropping many saplings. This one should drop lots of saplings. Well, I'm going to have to just trundle back and forth between these two for a little while until I get saplings. Well, the bamboo over there is growing nicely, which is convenient. I'm enjoying all of this heat and not sleeping well. It's definitely making me more awake and wanting to do things. So, just going to try and knock out these leaves. Try and get the saplings I need. If necessary, I'll just collect some from the ground over there, although more have dropped since, so not an issue. I'm just going to have to replant the trees, I'm not too fussed. So yeah, farms outside the village are going to be one of the things I'm working on. Farms inside the village are going to be phased out over time, probably. Just takes up a lot of space. So, let's turn half a stack of that into logs. Cartographer table. If I make a set of plates, make a barrel. What other profession tables do I want and or can make? I will need leather. I believe Lord Crispo is kind enough to drop some leather off over here. In the little house. Those Frostwalker boots should be useful. But not right yet. So, I'm probably going to need to make a new house for these guys, as I don't know if I actually have a house with spare rooms, because I've got a leather worker That's more farmhouses. Smoker? Ah, nothing in here yet. Cartographer can go in there. He's a smith. They're a smith. That's a weaponsmith. That's another butcher. I have my grindstoning person. Got blacksmiths with actually 3 profession tables, but only 2 beds. That might need addressing at some point. Ooh, he's selling. Could buy some iron armor actually. If I can get more pumpkins. At this point, I have wheat that is spare because I couldn't feed it all to the cows. Which one of you? There you go, you're buying. Nice. That's going to bring me up to 4 little white sheeps. And can always have more cows. There you go. You have that just to keep you happy. Right, I need a place to build a fisherman's house. Now, I kind of don't like building right up to the road because it makes the place really claustrophobic. So I'm going to try and remember this. And either keep the roads narrower, like this one. Which is probably a good idea, actually. If I build this house here... I could set it back into the cliff a bit more. But I kind of want to landscape it in more as well. Yeah. Indecision. Now if I just put down these little stumps, and I go 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Makes it much easier. I just now need to be able to safely drop down. Scoop out all of this dirt. Good times had by some. Now, again, this is generally the path side, so I've decided it's better, visually at least, to try and do that. Now I'm going to keep the floors and walls the same material, because I'm exciting. But I'm going to try and make the roofs, which is going to be a thing I'm going to be working on more today, a bit more interesting. This is all at regular height. I meant to get beechwood, birchwood, the white, grey, speckly ones. Those ones. I should go get some of those. Also, right. Leather. I have leather. I should be making books. So I need 3 books. I can then make a bookcase. Actually, I think I already had some books. Never mind. But very lectern. So I'm probably going to use the big space over there to make a library. Or I will just try not to go too mad on the whole getting lots and lots of librarians front. I am likely to fail. So I need 2. Really? I can only make that many? Alright. Oops. So nice little textured walling to make it look a bit more cheerful. I'm probably going to put another house adjacent to this one though, so might not be that. Yeah, like that for too long. Whole stack of those. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Let's get some spare. 1, 2, 3. There you go. 18 is enough to do 2 roofs. Some torches up. And then fill in this wall. Might as well. So this is ground level, so I'm not going to need to worry about villagers hurling themselves to their deaths. It's an annoying habit they have, but what can you do? Now, if you don't like having the very, very rigid, tidy village, then do what you will. Just don't, you know, come over to my village and build a house out of alignment, because I will just move it. I am that dull. I should be getting some shears, but for that I will need a villager who sells shears, because at the moment I don't really have that much iron, so not using my iron for more, shall we say, menial things is probably advantageous. At some point I also plan to do some little house like this that have got like a little outside garden, or a little roof garden. Not too sure. My curtains are just blowing all over the place and it's getting quite frustrating. The other thing I need to remember to do is those bits need to go all the way into the ground, because again, if I make the paths wider later, it will it will show that they are not in the ground, they're just on the ground. And I do generally try and build into the ground, because it gives me just a bit of dirt for every house, and that can add up when you're in a dirt light environment. So again, probably going to build more houses in the row, but for now, bus going past, I'm going to keep it quite light. So I'm going to need beds for all these villagers. So I'm going to see if I can find the shepherd. I think it's the shepherd. Yep, now I'm just going to put little cutouts into the grass. The paths lead up to the front door, so we've got loads of space still for other bits and pieces. Knock over these two. Not a huge amount of wood per tree, but then again some also gets stuck up in the branches. And I guess there's no bed. These tiny little houses. I was cooking sand, I think, last time as well. I just forget where. Go look at the hole in the ground for iron. I already got that iron earlier, so I'm not doing too bad on that front. Oh, I had actually got cooked pork chops. I already should get all my storage tidy. Do you have glass? What would be a nice colour of glass for this village, would you suggest, lovely people of the chat? More acacia trees growing. So I'm going to make some more of those big tree groves, just to make things a bit more interesting. But yeah, I've got enough glass to make quite a lot of windows, but I need to decide what colour to dye it, and I'm indecisive. I also need to make some proper trapdoors. Potentially there's something to go over that, although I might just leave it as it is. Not too sure. There we go, those have decided they're pick-upable now. I don't think those are going to grow, but it cannot hurt. I'm thinking I might go for a slightly more vibrant orange roofs for these houses, with the paler regular oak as the trim, because I've not done something like that in a while. Generally I go for very dull, grey, dark, boring looking structures. But experimentation is a thing. Now I'm thinking, do I build on top of the logs like that? Or do I build like that and hide the log frames? I'm kind of undecided. On the one hand, hiding the beam frame is kind of dumb, because then you come inside and all you've got is this little edge that you can see of it. But that looks really high up now. I think I'll do it the normal way. I'll just whoops. Can put the lanterns in hanging from these rather than. Oop. The other thing I might do, which I think went quite nicely on my trading hall last time, is put stripes in where the different buildings join. So you can kind of tell which is which, sort of thing. This means it's just a bit more colour variation as well, because if these buildings can get, especially with how many I'm likely to build, it's going to look so boring. Look, we have the orange house, and the orange house, and the orange house. Not going to go down the ends, though. The ends are going to be overhung. Is it overhung? Overhanged? Hello, Crispo. So yeah, the ends are going to get tidied up a bit down the line. Give a bit more structure to these. No, not to that bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, in the past, I built huge, great, big, cavernous houses that have got big attics and whatever, and I can do that here, but it just doesn't seem so relevant to it all. So I need to get some stuff to do the roof capping, although I might just do that all in the oak to give it a bit of framing. I'm not too sure. I might experiment a little. But on that note, I need to go and collect some oak trees. Down here is where all my oak trees are that I'd forgotten about. And the disadvantage of having the trees so close like this, you have to cut them all down to get the leaves. And there are some lumberjack mods, whatever, that will knock over all the leaves at the same time, but not all of them. I'm going to fight this spider, hopefully get a teeny bit injured so I can eat this apple. There we go. Ignore the Enderman. I'm going to start punching out the bottom leaves. Apparently that was all the saplings I was going to get for now. What can I get rid of? That is a thing I can do. Apparently I have new recipes now. That'll do. Hello, Nikachu. Also, hello, Lord Crispo, who has just joined the server. I'm alright. I'm just trundling around with stuff. So, I've gotten oak. I can use it to make oak stairs. I need to get some more to make the oak plank, not the oak planks, the oak slabs to go on the roof, but I can get to that eventually. This doesn't look quite so contrasting as I remember. So, like that, little accenting on the end. Might as well keep this natural outcrop here. Keeps the place looking a bit more cheerful. Now the question still is though, chat, what kind of glass should I try and do? I've basically just got all the naturally occurring ones available. So I've got basically red, yellow, green at a pinch. Ow. So like that, like that. Having nearby rooftops is very useful for construction, I find. Although, I have got bamboo. I could just make scaffolding. People who've not seen the scaffolding that's in the game yet, I will attempt to go and enlighten people. I've just realised this can be used to get back into the old village. Oh well. So yeah, this is going to be probably the best. Ooh, I heard noises. Ah, that was loud and sudden. Did it work? It's meant to work. Huh. One second. It's on the front layer, it should be there. The Streamlabs just not working. Sorry, I'm gonna... I made good decisions. Right, store all that bamboo, because I've just harvested a lot. That was a lot, considering I don't have much inventory space. So, I'm going to eat this apple. No, I did have some oak. I'm trying to remember where I left it. Is it over here? Huh. Alright. Not sure what happened there. I can find no trace of anything on Streamlabs, but I got the really, really loud Streamlabs noise, so alright. Not complaining. Just sort of like, huh. So we've got more oak logs. I need more gates. That will help. I did look at getting a Switch at one point, but by the time I got round to it, I was poor again. So that did not happen. But, you know, pretty much all the games I play are on computer. So, yeah, you know. Don't need a new platform if the platform you have already has everything. So yeah, again, chat, I'm going to seek an opinion. Oops. Does that stripe on the roof... Yeah, the roof look dumb? Or should it be orange completely all the way across? $200 is still quite a lot. I mean, saving up for stuff like that's always good, because it means a bit more when you get it, I found. Sometimes if you get something all at once, it's kind of just like, oh, okay. That's just a thing now, I guess. Kind of don't have time to think about it, as it were. But that's just me, you know. Everyone is different, and all that. I still don't have any arrows, so I don't know why I'm still carrying a bow around. Maybe I'm just being old. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, the villagers are still attempting to create more villages. This is productive for the longevity of the village. As when the inevitable raiders come, they will have, hopefully, at least a few extra villagers around. Do you have melons? I do not have melons yet. I have not really looked for melons either, though. So they are on the eventually list. Now I need string for this next bit, because you know what? I could try and do the trick where you kind of do this and sneak across sideways, but I don't trust myself not to, you know, fall and break me in the process. So I think what I'm going to do is go into my storeroom now Now, get some string. So I need, I think it's 3 string I'll need for this. Make scaffolding. Scaffolding can be placed in a number of ways, but that's good. Yeah, they've been a bit slow on doing the whole moving to the town square. So yeah, you place scaffolding from the bottom. That's way too tall. But you also remove it from the bottom. So yeah, and it's generally really cheap and easy to make. So if you lose a few bits every now and again, it's not the end of the world. How? How did that? What? How did the cow get on the other side of the fence? Right, oh, I'm missing in the chat. Maybe drop the stripe in the middle and keep the out. Okay. Well, I was going to do it if it's one house, it'll have the same roof sort of thing. To give it a bit of stripiness, I guess. But if they're 2 separate buildings, they have 2 separate roofs style. Oof, this looks a mess. I need to get more acacia wood. But I'm thinking blue glass might be quite nice. Don't know what you guys think. Red glass is a bit obnoxious. Blue, maybe a bit more toned down. And I think purple would be a bit strong. I could make orange, but again, that's kind of weird looking. Yeah, knowing that I've got this biome just over here, it's really easy. There's that cow I lost earlier. I'll leave it there. Whoops. Snow lied to me. Oh, there's a polar bear. I should ignore the polar bear and hope for the best. Woo! I'm not going to question that. Okay. Oh, there's lava at both ends. Okay. Good thing I had scaffolding. Note to self. I really need to not look at the chat while I'm running around outside. Not all the time, anyway. Ooh, there's loads of pretty flowers. That's quite pleasant. I am in a... where's the biome label? Plains. Ah, okay, it's just plains. Alright. So I need 2 of these flowers. Yep. And I have a rabbit container. Not a container. The inside bit. Rabbit meat. Words. That's looking a bit more cheerful over there. Yeah, basically, that's what I was thinking. Do need to demolish that building at some point. I'd be kind of tempted to make sure there's nothing flammable nearby and burn it, but that might not be too advisable, considering, you know, all of the things. Let's think, it's made out of wood and glass. And to be honest, I could just burn it down. And just be very careful the fire doesn't spread. But I'm like going to get distracted probably, so that's a bad idea. So, window, window, window. Yep, that's not got space. Oh, I've got an unemployed villager. That's good, potentially. I don't know how I have an unemployed villager, but I do. Oh, we don't have a floor treadle in there. Oh, you've even got golems starting to turn up again. Oh, good. So, not seeing any villagers there and there yet. And yet we have an unemployed villager. Hmm. Words. Oh, fish I should be eating as well. Being a mess today. Right, I have... There we go. Let's try and use up some of these blocks I've got. Yep. Got roofs coming together, because I normally leave roofs for so long, I want to not get too behind on that. Eat all the fish. Put those away. Excuse me. Morning, Talon. So, I need to put roofs on some of the houses. I need to trade with more of the villagers. I need to have stuff to trade with some of the villagers. Yes, I will harvest pumpkins. That will be a start. Whoops. I need a new axe. One of these guys sells axes. Now, have they all gone to the village square? He already sells axes. Might as well buy some armor. So he's selling... Ah. It is the same person. Well, I have a new axe at least. So I need to make more beds. For beds I need shears. Or at least wool. Words. Well, got plenty of sugarcane. I need to get more scaffolding at some point. I want to get a mason at some point. Alright, I could take those. So, paper. Lots and lots of paper. So, lanterns there and there. And that's going to get a roof as well, so... Right, I do need to go and purchase shears. There's more pumpkins. Always more pumpkins. I guess the advantage of them growing so close to each other is sometimes they will grow much faster. It's not the optimal number of pumpkins, but they will regrow. It is night time. Oh dear. Tablet's charged. Let's charge my phone. That sounds good, Talon, to be honest. If it wasn't so hot, I would do the same. I don't know what to do with this in the middle. Because I kind of liked what I ended up with in my other village. Yeah, my other village. But, words. Need beds. Beds need iron. Iron means need to go to my storeroom. And collect the iron I need for shears. I'm going to go and harvest the blue sheeps. Why are you like this? Well, I have enough for 3 more beds, so that's good. Just need to now go to the houses to make the beds.
Hello.
Hello. People could go, oh, why don't you get like an air conditioner? And it's just like, because I'll use it for like a week a year.
Yeah, that's the thing in Norway too. It's like, yeah, you use it during the summer and then you don't use it more or less the rest of the year.
Yeah, I don't know how well they'd You know, I don't know if it's one of these things that doesn't exactly appreciate not being used. Because my plan for tomorrow when it gets to 35 is I'm just going to get some ice packs from the house I'm working at, because the house is empty, so I'm just going to take all the ice packs out of the freezer, because at least some of them are mine from when I used to live there, to be honest. But, and just go along and put them all in my freezer, and then spend tomorrow, when I'm not at work, because I need to do lots of work tomorrow. The build has been quite delayed, for whatever reasons. The weather's not helped. So I need to get loads and loads of painting done at a house tomorrow, so I'm probably not going to stream any time that's reasonable. And from then I will come home and then just sit here with the fan on and an ice pack in front of the fan.
That's one way to do it. Homemade air conditioner.
Yep. On the grounds of, I've got a fan heater, and the advantage of a fan heater is it is also a fan. So it's the nice year-round alternative to the AC, or at least, you know, the little tiny, like, portable ACs. Now, if only I could go like I used to in Ark and just go and stand on a big heap of Dimetrodons. That was always pleasant. It's like, it's cold, okay. So we had our cold weather boat, which just had a couple of, like, big sleepy lizards on it. It was good times. Right. So.
Ow.
Oofed.
I pissed off an Underman. He was a little faster than I thought he was going to be.
That's how they get you. Right, so I got 47 beetroots to sell. Now beetroots can be used for red dye. Beetroots are also lousy as crops, basically, but you know, they can be useful in recipes, so it's one of the things of, if you've got them, you know, they're as efficient as a wheat, and you can sell less beetroots for the price of wheat. It's like, I think generally 15 beetroots or 20 wheat is worth an emerald to a trader. So it's better to grow beetroots than wheat, but beetroots have basically one purpose.
Beetroots, I have a field of everything except melons now, so that's quite nice.
Well, if I find any melons, I'll drop you a seed. As you were kind enough to dump a bunch of trees on me yesterday.
Yeah.
Ugh. Warm. Right. Yeah, this just group. This is probably the most efficiently farmed patch I've ever had. There's just 6 farmers constantly just trundling around it. So, what do I need to build next? And I say need to build as opposed to would like to build. So I could just make this into a free bed. I should probably do something about that. That's the point. I need arrows, so I need to go and get flints. Flints are generally found on beaches in the form of gravel. Yeah, it's one of the reasons. Oh, there's so many polar bears. Why are you like this? Why is there a massive hole in the sea? Well, I mean, I've got a squid delivery system, I guess.
Ooh.
Well, that deals with the black sheep. Oh, there is an entire just overturned ship right here. I really need to explore my surroundings better, don't I? Ah, it's a mending leather tunic.
Ooh. Well, something. At least
Ah,
in the early game.
I'm gonna leave it in here for now because kind of don't need it right now. How do I even get in here? So if I... Okay, I'll take those as a treasure map. Now, is this the same treasure map? I have a feeling that that's the same treasure map. Looks like the same treasure map.
It looks, yeah, it looks very identical.
I'll double check, because sometimes I have had them where there's one on top of another. And there's like 2 or 3 chests in a little cluster. Because there's the other shipwreck. Yep, was the same one.
No. It looked the same, so.
Ow. Stupid body. So at some point I want to go get some puppers. But I want to get like a limited amount of puppers, not the inevitable like horde of them that I normally end up with. No. What was I... Gravel, that's what I'm doing. Very easily distracted, can you tell? Harvest these pumpkins anyway.
Are we going to sleep through the night, or...?
Yeah, probably advisable.
Yeah. Then I will not go wandering off.
Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts as well, actually. No, let's not go out at night. I'm gonna go wandering off in the morning instead. Much easier.
Yeah, I didn't know how far you were away, so...
Yeah. So, I'm gonna make 2 black dye. Sorry, blue sheep, you're now boring.
I need to make black dye because I only have 1 black sheep.
Yeah, well I can trade you some if you need it. Or you could just wander over here and, like, acquire your own.
Yeah, black dye isn't the hardest to get by. It's worse with some of the other dyes.
Yeah. Most of them are fairly easy to get as long as you can get the raw ingredients.
Yeah. I also have 2 red sheeps, 4 white, 1 black.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I need to try and acquire more colourful sheep. There we go. That's not productive. Ooh, okay then.
What did you find? Oh god, that's a lot of nuggets.
Yeah. Probably didn't add up to very much, but... So that's 20, 4, 5, and 7. Things I can get rid of. That.
There is a cave right outside of the village. The way I'm thinking about expanding it. Perfect.
Cool.
Just a gaping hole.
Sounds good. Again, I think I'm gonna have to leave all the loot from this ship here until I can come back with a way of getting around that problem. Because I'm out here for gravel. Gravel is what I am here for. Gravel. Gravel. Gravel.
Hello, Squiddy.
Hello again.
He can't time me out when I'm in the voice chat.
We can hope.
He can try.
Did I drop flint then? Not seeing flint. There we go. That's 7. That'll do. Because I need some... Yeah, I think at some point I'll have to clear out all of the stuffs from around there. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Words. Words. So if anyone wants to jump in the VC to just chat, feel free. You don't have to be playing the game, just try and keep it vaguely suitable. Try being potentially a optimistic word.
Just because the squid can't time me out, or can't mute me on the voice chat, he had to time me out in the chat, because he can.
I saw. So we have a fletching table now. Now I need a house to put the fletching table in.
Goddamn creepers.
I'm thinking a fletching table here would be quite useful. So that's that bit. Now I need... This wall, wall, words. This bit over here is going to move quite soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1.
Have you done anything to the house I built?
Nah,
Yet.
not done anything to it yet. Well, we have the back wall, so the villagers can't fall out the village at least. So that's the frame done. I still need to get the rest of the buildings in the area finished, but remembering that I needed a Fletcher should have been a much sooner thing. Because Fletchers are really useful.
They are, but I'm still stuck with the same problem. I do not have more than 2 villagers. It's sad.
How many beds do you have?
Several. I have beds, I have houses, I have workstations.
You just don't have any motivation for them. Or they don't have any motivation, rather. Okay, so we have a Fletcher's house. It's kind of boring looking, but it will do the job. So those are growing. Those are ready to harvest. Huzzah. So black dye, white dye, grey dye, yeet.
Broom, broom.
Yeah, it's worse for people on the stream, as Discord has various audio filters in place. OBS, to my knowledge, I have not been able to fit those or install them. So they get all the noise my microphone picks up, which Discord does not. What can I get rid of conveniently? One log, one similar log, plank even. So that was 12 carrots, that's not too bad. Right. Let's go and sell all these carrots to the nearest person who wants to buy them. No one wanting to buy carrots? Oh. What about people who want to buy carrots? Hey Stu, hope your birthday was good yesterday.
Hello, Stu.
Is it you? Yes, this guy buys carrots. Cool. So you're saying I need to put some F10. I thought that cow would just phase through the fence again. So I need to acquire additional sheep. We must construct additional fences. Oofed. Yeah, your hard drive's been having some problems. Is there like a... I don't know... something that keeps knocking your case? Like a very enthusiastic dog, perhaps? Words... I need to make more chests. I also need to get around to making those pair of hoppers. So I need 1, 2, 3. 2.
To build the auto composter, you need 2 hoppers, right?
2 hoppers, and, well, it's easier if you do it with 2 hoppers and a chest. You can do it without, but...
No.
Yeah. Now it's night time, so they can't come out and kick off about it, so I'm just going to quickly assemble it. I can't climb on top of it because it's too tall. So now I can just put all my seeds in there, and then they'll come out the bottom, and that'll make things so much more pleasant. You can also use it to get rid of any extra carrots, whatever, that you can't be bothered to deal with otherwise.
Should we sleep or?
Okay, if you want to. I will find a bed. It's good that they can at least try and repair it. Now, I've heard from Stein, apparently solid state discs are down below $100 for a terabyte. And I'm liking the sound of that. Because, you know, my regular hard disks are doing fine, but faster memory for that much sounds good. Oh, you got a 3D printer, cool. What do you plan to do with it? If I may ask.
He's going to print all the hentai.
But just printing Japanese words seems like a poor use of a 3D printer. Also, my advice, unless it is cool and you have a air movement free room, don't try and use it. It won't. If you have any drafts in the room, it will warp the prints as they will come off the bed in different places, and if there is too much heat, it won't stick in the first place. If you need a place to buy the plastic from, I can recommend a number of different stores that have been very reliable for me. Kind of you. Well, I'm replanting as many saplings as I'm getting, which is good. So I'm going to use all of that to make all of those. Need to go and get regular oak now. I can advise you print in PLA. It's non-toxic. It's pretty low odor. As far as I know, it's non-toxic anyway. At least in the concentrations you're likely to be able to get. As long as you've got some ventilation in the room, you should be fine, basically. ABS requires more heat and is going to need an extractor and an enclosure, which are not convenient. So I can... In fact, you know what? While I'm waiting for this tree to fall over, I'm going to see if I can just find the bookmark of the shop that I use. There we go. There's a lot of different choices in regards to material cost. I generally go with the cheaper stuff, but not the cheapest stuff generally, because it's reliable. Also make sure you have the right filament for your machine. As mine is a 1.75mm, I believe the Ender 3 is as a default 1.75mm, but you can check. I can also try and get you set up with Cura, the export software. Just have to obviously get to grips with that, and depending on what you're going to try and make with it, I can advise things in that front as well. Okay, if you got exactly the same one, then yeah, you'll have a 1.75. It's a decent little machine. It's really easy to build. Sometimes the instructions aren't amazing, but if you just look at what it's meant to look like, that's enough. I know in my recent one, the instructions were slightly different between the two I got. I think it's been updated since. One of them's about a year older than the other. They got, you know, small differences, like the fan housing on the power unit is a little different, so it's, you know, expected. I can teach people how to do 3D printing if they want me to. I'm just, you know, it's not really something I had considered, but I am happy to attempt to go through it. Again, that might be the kind of thing that I might live stream on here, and then make it as a unlisted video and just have it linked on my main channel, because convenience. So, I have loads more wood. I'm now going to use it to make quite a lot of 1, 2, 3, 4. Stairs and things. Get some roofs on. Now, going up for the 2-hour mark, so words.
Words are hard.
I was only going to stream for 2 hours, but I'm kind of talking and doing stuff, so I might go 2.5. But I should be getting to work soon. The advantage of not having fixed work times is quite pleasant. As long as I get the work done, and at the moment it is unpleasantly warm, so not having to go and do lots of work in a very warm building is preferable. Ow. To be fair, the last time I went to A&E, I got at least a sick note, which was quite helpful. Can't complain of that one. I have legitimate something wrong with me. I'm really surprised it's not come up before then from other doctors I've seen. But I'm not going to think about that too much. Yeah, after a chest injury you meant to spend 6 weeks not being too exertive and basically resting as much as you can, but not sleeping. You need to be breathing at least sometimes.
Just sometimes.
Well, you know, exerting a bit, like I meant to make sure I'm going on regular walks, that kind of thing. Making sure that I am on enough painkillers that I can cough comfortably, otherwise I can get pneumonia. All those good things. But apart from those things... So I need to get up onto the roof.
Finally, the villagers are breeding.
Yay. Place your bets, the first one's going to be a nitwit.
Doesn't look like it.
I've not had a nitwit in such a long time. I thought they'd genuinely just been discontinued.
I had one when I found the village.
Nice.
He's dead now. because of the pillagers.
Ah, right. I was going to say, it's just the, well, you've got a replacement, and now you die. That weird, like, noise anyone might have just heard on the stream implies there's probably a cave nearby that might have a spawner in it. At least that's what I'm told that means.
Ew.
So that's good.
Mob farm.
Oops. But yeah, mob farm. XP grinder is always going to come in handy. So there's someone on a realm I have been looking at potentially joining, if I can attract sufficient attention of its owner, who is generally quite a busy person, to be like, hello, could I join please? Is someone who's got a 4 spawner cage spawner area set up, as they got very lucky. I'd imagine it's cave spiders. You know, those horrible little gribbly ones.
The ones you should just run away from.
Yeah. But it's a good source of string, and string is a source of emeralds if you've got a fisherman. Can you not, Golem?
Apparently I'm a bit loud on the stream.
Oh. You're quite quiet for me, so that's good. I can adjust some volumes around. Right, so let's turn you down and all of my sound up. There we go. See if that fixes it. So we have 2 very similar houses. The roofs are a bit close, but such is the way of it. Now I will have to start setting up golem gates at some point to prevent them from just trundling around and getting into everything.
I'm going to start stressing about the golem gates when I actually start getting golems.
Yeah, I now have too many golems already. But it's fine, because I'll be able to set up an automated pit for them soon. Or at least a semi-automated pit. Where did my scaffolding go? Oh, it's over here. So that frontage is a bit dreary. It needs something on it. I might put some window boxes on the top floor. And some windows, for that matter. Might as well use some more of the wood. They already have it all. Yeah, anyone's got any requests, suggestions, things they want me to build, just let me know. I'm happy to do things, otherwise I will continue bumbling along at my own pace. Ow. Yep, server muting is a very useful feature, as is just general muting. And so I generally have a habit of becoming a moderator on Discord servers. I will occasionally just drop the server mute on people who are being a nuisance for everybody's ears. And I've only The only problem is when they then leave the chat, because you can't unmute them until they rejoin a PC. Which can be a bit of a problem. See, I have put a torch in there just in case things spawn. They shouldn't, but it doesn't hurt. It's not like it's going to burn the roof down, or anything dramatic like that. Talking of burning the roof down, though, I do need some flint.
What are you going to burn down this time?
You know that really odd-shaped building at the end of the village? The one next to your house that you built.
Ah, yeah.
That one.
Fire.
The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire. Ow. There we go, put some torches out. That looks a nice, cheerful little, very large roofed cottage. Words. Words. You should probably go to bed, it's night time.
Yeah.
There we go. Right, so I need to move this fence out a little bit, because I don't like having the... I like to have a space around the edge of the village, because in case pillagers come, they can't just have their AoE effects go straight through your houses. Because that gets, you know, a bit tiresome. I still don't have a new shovel. Well, I should get a shovel. Do you sell shovels? No. What about you over there? Do you sell shovels? Yes. Thank you.
How do you make a Fletcher table again?
2 flints forward.
Ah, yeah. The flint.
They are one of the most useful villages you can have. Because they're basically an endless supply of arrows. Now this house is a bit near the perimeter. So it's not amazing, but it's also not too occupied, so it could be worse. Yeah, it's just off-center and it's really irritating. I like things to be square and level. It's tidier. Right. I'm gonna harvest more pumpkins, because pumpkins. Oh yeah, is there anything I'd said I was going to do in the stream, or yesterday's stream, that I haven't done yet? Because I can go and do that. I'm just, you know, forgetful. Yep. Words. Alright, let's take out some of this now obsolete fencing.
Ash, do not speak for me when you say everyone loves someone.
Crispo does not have that chip. He doesn't function properly.
I can't love a Swede. It's impossible.
Yeah, well, they're not. She's not talking about a Swede, so you should be fine.
She's part Swedish, so close enough.
I keep filling up my inventory with junk. So, have I put a roof on all the houses I've built? Not yet. Let's go with this one, because I can jump onto it easily enough. Just need to flatten out that piece of ground. That needs to go on the list. Not sure why that guy's broken suddenly. Two, three. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Sound like someone running over a glass bottle. That's going to be good for their tyres. So yeah, using up materials though, often productive. I made way too many of these slabs.
You will always find a new use for them.
Oh yeah, worst comes to worst, I'll just burn them. So, it's just... Ooh, I made a lot. So, 1, 2, 3, tar. Taurus Day is tomorrow, and Taurus Day is going to be 35 degrees.
Ugh.
Like, why? Why does it have to be that hot?
Global warming.
It's just rude. Now, I'm using these fence posts in the... there. To try and give it a bit more texture, I guess. Break up the big flat surfaces. Ooh, my wheat field is ready to harvest. As is almost my potato field. So, I can demonstrate the auto seed collecting, destroying apparatus. 48 per field, which is generally enough for 2 emeralds worth of most crops. Just about 3 emeralds of some crops. So I can reach it from here. Pull these in the top. And if you look, the compost bin fills up. And then empties again. Very convenient. Just going to get rid of those acacia saplings. Where's the gate? Why are so many of these missing? They managed to get up into the other half of the village. I'm gonna go check.
They love to run away from you.
It's weird. Can't see any over here. Where have they gone? Kind of all thrown themselves to their deaths. So, oh, I can trade with this guy again. Go buy a hoe. So can't trade with him. Can trade with that one. Where could they be finding to hurl themselves off of so that I can't find them anymore? So they can't get up here because they can't jump. They can't... Ah.
Stealth update. Villagers can now jump.
Oh, if villagers could jump, that would just be horrific. So in theory, they could be getting on top of this roof. Somehow... Oh, they could be climbing across there and then hurling themselves down onto that courtyard. So I guess that means I just need to... get rid of those bits. But that doesn't explain where they've all gone. Because I had a full complement of farmers. Curious. I'm gonna say Z.
Yeah, on the way.
No worry.
There.
You still to get attacked by phantoms.
Well, you need to be awake for 3 days, is it?
Yeah, but sometimes I'll get distracted or I'll be outside doing dumb things and I won't realise. Well, I got some inventory space, so I'm going to harvest the sugarcane and the pumpkins. Which also reminds me, I have dirt. I can fill in that little gap there. Now, this is by no means an enormous, farm of sugarcane, but at the moment I don't have anyone who buys the produce, so...
Yeah, I don't have the biggest sugar cane farm either. I just have 2 farmers and 1 small guy.
Yeah. So on Trex's realm, I have an enormous field of it in Varangia. I think the field is... It can produce more than half an inventory's worth per harvest.
Oh god, that's a lot.
It's good for getting money quickly. Because you just go into the library, turn it all into paper, and then you get the money dollar bills. Thanks, game. Team player. More chests. Let's get some more chests. That will help. When I find out that all my villagers have somehow gotten into here. So, blocks. Stuff. Armor and equipment. Ah, storage, tidiness, excellent. A single piece of paper. Well done, game. Right. Need to put a roof on there at some point. But first of all, I'm going to need more... Where were all these guys?
Playing hide and seek.
Apparently. Right. 1 sheep. 2 sheep. 1 sheep. 2 sheep. 1 sheep. 2 sheep. Cow. So I'm building up my herd. Building up my flocks. Progress. I'm probably going to demolish this house soon because it's just kind of big. Take the charcoal though.
I have a couple of... none of the original houses in the village are going to be up there forever.
Oh no, but let's get a single iron and a flint. Gravel. Need to get a chest for wood. So, gravel. There we go. That gave me the flint I needed. So I'm going to strip out anything that I can easily get rid of. Break all the windows so I can't recover them later. So I've got silk touch and I don't have silk touch. Yeah, I could just harvest this for its blocks, but do you want to watch me do that? Because I don't want to watch me do that.
Not the most exciting content.
No. There we go. Ah, it set fire to my fence. No, bad. Shouldn't be able to set fire to the grass either, but you know. What can you do? Just cut those away. No, the fence burned down anyway. Great. That's quite the conflagration. Conflagration? Oh no. Fire. Well, I hope this is the high quality content that everyone had tuned in for.
Goddamn pillagers.
Oofed.
I'm not in the village, I just turn a corner in the forest and there's 2 of them. Yeah, no, I don't want to care.
Yeah,
Can't be
that
bothered.
sounds like a problem.
Run the other way.
Wait.
Ooh, is that Darko?
Making sure the fire's not getting out of control.
I need to get wheat. I found a brown sheep.
Ah. I may have to spend a very, very long time walking somewhere with that brown, with some wheat to get my own brown sheep.
I also found dark oak.
Cool.
Being able to instantly chop those trees down. Ah, so good.
Yep. Yep. Hello, Karma.
Hello, Karma. Bye, Karma.
Well, that inconvenient house has been removed. Watch now as that villager walks into the flames. There we go. Got a bit of a hole in the ground now, but that should be easily remedied. So what do we do with the crater? I like that the snow didn't melt. That's pretty special. What can you do? So I need to go and find a person to sell me a new axe. He's not in his shop. He's not the one who sells axes normally. You're the one who sells shovels. You're the one who sells hoes. How many of these guys do I have?
If you want to sleep, I'm not in the village yet, so...
No worries. I'm just... We slept last night. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm going... I need to get back to the village anyway. Need to pick up wheat so I can get the brown sheep home.
Yeah, always good. It's always good if you can get your, your new thing home.
Yeah. But at least I have dark oak now, so...
Yeah, always handy.
That's nice. My village is also almost entirely covered by angry bushes.
Ah, I've not found any of those yet. We should get some.
Oh, I thought you had, so I didn't. I think I might have run past some of them while running towards your place.
Oh, I'm sure I can find some. It's just the I haven't yet.
No.
uh, carrots are growing. So they're growing not in this corner as much. So I'm going to put a torch there and see if that helps. Let me explain why they wouldn't grow over here, though. Maybe they're just being awkward. Yeah, it's slowly building up. It's got half a stack of emeralds. Can't complain at that.
That's quite a few.
We've got plenty of beds. We've got a big old field for the villagers to, you know, grow their food in. Kind of tempted just to strip it back and just have them growing carrots, but I'll leave them with at least the illusion of choice for now.
For now. Yeah, I'm going to build, when I expand the village, I'm going to build in so they have a place to grow carrots for themselves. Hopefully that will help.
Generally it does. Right, I need to go get some me charcoal. That's something I can do. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Looks like 3 of them ended up on the roof. Well, we're coming up for the 2.5 hour mark, so I think I will probably wrap things up here shortly for today. So if anyone wants to join in, then feel free. I will quickly drop the link in the chat for anyone who has watched it this way through. Have fun, I suppose. Hope. Let's go with hope.
Let's go hope. It's nice to have hope.
Thinking I might make some porches for these little ones over here. I might just have to... no, I've not got an axe. Hey, hey! How did these get in here? Why did these get in here? I saw another one. What's your pathfinding? Grumble. I want to be ending this.
I brought... how did I get pink sheeps? I have red and white sheeps in different pens, and I somehow managed to get the pink sheep in.
Yep, you need to make sure that they are done before you move on to the next pen. Well, I've resolved that problem, so I'm going to say thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.